Some of the strongest women in my life were my grandmother and my mother. I like to say my grandmother was a woman who was ahead of her time. She taught me a lot of life skills, and I always looked up to her. And my mom, although a homemaker, had her own work life and lived on her own before getting married. And so she definitely wanted me to have that experience and make sure that I knew that I could forge whatever path I wanted to. I always knew I wanted to go to college, but my parents hadn't gone, so I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I had two teachers in particular that encouraged me to share my opinion. I would not be where I am without them. I represent BP America, and it's 14,000 U.S. employees before Congress and the White House. I definitely did not always have the confidence that I do now. I think it's important to not be scared to share your perspective. I think women struggle with it because there is a societal expectation that we need to be perfect, and that's not how life works. And I think that's part of the reason we need to have another group of women saying, no, you are an expert in that, and you need to call yourself that because that's what you are. Women in government relations means that you touch on the government relations field and you want to help empower women. DC has a bit of a reputation as an old boys club, but every single position that I've had in DC is something that I found out through another woman or through a women's networking or professional organization. It's not about taking somebody else's job or besting someone. It's about having your tribe that you can go to and learn from them. Growing up, you think of success as having a giant paycheck and having cars and having a house. But when you grow older, you find that success has a much different meaning. And so success for me is feeling empowered in my job, having an impact on people. I try to pull other women in so they can get the same value at WGR that I have gotten. Young women that I get to know, the more I see that things are changing, and that's great. It's about lifting everybody up as we climb up the ladder.